We live surrounded by food. Supermarkets are overflowing. Ads constantly push the next superfood. And yet, most of us can't answer a simple question. What does my body actually need right now? Which nutrients am I lacking? And which do I already have in excess? The truth is, we don't know. Modern nutrition advice is broad and generic. Eat more vegetables. Cut down on sugar. These recommendations are useful at the population level, but for an individual person, they fall short. Our bodies are not identical. Each one is a unique biochemical system. Food is the raw material. It fuels countless reactions inside us, and how it is processed depends on many factors. Proteins, broken down into amino acids. They build tissues, enzymes, hormones. Excess amino acids don't get stored. They're burned for energy or converted into fat. Fats split into fatty acids and glycerol. They provide energy, form cell membranes, and can be stored in fat tissue. Carbohydrates, broken down into glucose, the body's main fuel. Extra glucose is stored as glycogen in the liver and muscles, and in excess turns into fat. Vitamins and minerals act as cofactors. Without them, proteins, fats, and carbs can't be fully utilized. Water, the universal solvent, the medium for all biochemical reactions. Genes. Coffee keeps your friend awake, but makes you sleepy. That's genetics. The same goes for how we absorb vitamins. Microbiome. Each person's gut bacteria decide how much nutrition they actually extract from the same meal. Current state, poor sleep, stress, illness, and suddenly your body craves more magnesium or vitamin C, though you may not recognize the signals. This is why generic advice like avoid fried food works poorly. It's like giving everyone the same pill, no matter what their condition is. Think of the body as a car, but most of us drive it without a dashboard. We don't know how much fuel we have left. We don't see when the engine is overheating. We only notice something is wrong when the warning light comes on. Fatigue, weight gain, skin issues, or even chronic illness. Today, we rely on specialists, registered dietitians, endocrinologists, gastroenterologists, sports dietitians, sometimes even psychotherapists. In the U.S., there are also many nutrition coaches, but it's important to know the difference between licensed dietitians, RDs, and unlicensed practitioners. The challenge? Our bodies are not static. Needs change with stress, with activity, with illness, even with the season. And few people can visit a specialist every few months. Some technologies already help us track nutrition and metabolism at home. Continuous glucose monitors, Abbott's Freestyle Libre, Medtronic's Guardian, primarily for diabetes management. In the U.S., insurance often covers part or all of the cost. Without insurance, monthly expenses can be several $100s. At-home test kits, Everlywell, LetsGetChecked, Atlas Biomed, mail-in kits for vitamin D, for cholesterol, for hormones, even gut microbiome analysis. Prices from $50 to $250 per test. Microbiome kits cost $200 to $400. Availability varies by state. Smart scales and bioimpedance devices. Withings, Tanita, Omron. They measure not only body weight, but also fat percentage, muscle mass, water balance, even visceral fat. They use a very weak electrical current through the body. Prices from $40 for basic models to $200 for premium ones. The absolute numbers may not be precise, but the trends over time are valuable for clinical evaluation. Metabolic breath sensors. Lumen is one example. A handheld device that analyzes exhaled breath. It estimates whether the body is burning fat or carbohydrates at that moment. It helps adjust nutrition and training strategies. Devices cost between $199 and $349. These tools don't replace medical professionals, but they give us more insight into what's happening inside our bodies.